What was your favorite feature or characteristic of leadership in the middle path?
My favorite aspect when working with Russ and the middle path was the 3 circles for the it, the we, and the I. I usually use that as my place of grounding to figure out where I'm having problems. Whether it's my professional life or my personal life, I draw 3 circles and figure out which one's bigger or smaller and then start there. That's the beginning of my problem solving in the system using the middle path.
If you were to choose one word to describe your experience working with Russ, what would it be and why?
If there was one word to describe working with Russ, I think it would be enlightening. Russ has a lot of experience to take problems that he's not even familiar with, but able to bring different perspectives into the conversation that, I had never even thought about some of these things, and I didn't even think they were possible. So it was eye-opening to see that there's even more ways to do things, ways to communicate, ways to solve problems.
Was there anything about Russ's work that surprised or delighted you? If so, what was it?
I think that the thing that the middle path training was that I liked the most was bringing your own problem to the session. So you have a problem in the past, you try to write it down, and you bring it to the middle path training, and you actually get to workshop it within this very trusting environment, but then apply all the skills that you learn. And I think it connects, and I retain the concepts much more effectively.
What else would you like to say about working with Russ? Did we miss anything important?
When people get it and they're at a leadership level, you can see it spread in the way they interact with everyone else. And things start to go in a good direction because they're using it, even if they're not the most effective at it. Like, I'm not the most effective person using all the middle path skills, but even just the little tidbits that I remember and try to enact have helped in whatever problem I was looking at. And it generally helps on the other side too, because they gain trust in me because I'm being honest about myself and trying to solve the problem in a way that isn't, too arrogant or passive. When we brought Russ in to do the middle path training, I think the most valuable aspect was the practice time with our teammates and then review time with Russ directly. So having the ability to try out the different skills that we learned in the first day and then practice them, challenge each other to try to remember the different things as well as execute it. And then having Russ come in and showing us even more perspectives that we missed or could potentially try was super valuable. Having more options and realizing that there's lots of different ways to do certain things was very valuable.